Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Carlos Dunlap. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Open man right side is cut complete. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because...
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Steps away to his left. Able to power through. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action with Wilson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Sebastian Joseph Day. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Under pressure, they got him again. Sebastian Joseph Day able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Carson. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Being chased out left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Nice throw. Big man catches the football for a 1st down, and that big man, that's DK Metcalf, the 9th receiver taken in the 2019 draft class. I think if we redid it, he might very well be the first one.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sebastian Joseph Day bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
On 1st down, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Myers connects on the PAT. We are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Play action. Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And a good grab there by Cooper Kupp. Picks up a 1st down for the Rams. And Kupp's gone over the 90 reception mark each of the last 2 years. One of the best route runners, one of the most precise route runners in the NFL. He's really going to help his new quarterback, Matthew Stafford.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack.
Tremendous read. Defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
Tyler Higbee just keeps getting better and better as a receiver. Makes a nice grab there for a first down. In his sixth season now, all with the Rams, 6'6", 255. And we saw Matthew Stafford like working with T.J. Hockenson the last couple of years. He's going to love working with Tyler Higbee.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Right there, 54 Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Come on now, let's go.
Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Rams 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Stafford now to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now they'll run. Murray. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Latavius Murray. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Seahawks 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, The defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Wilson to the Seahawks, looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together?
This is caught at the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 47 yards. A final shot before the break. Stafford. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
Stafford's pass completely to Cooper Kupp. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Rams.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for L.A. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 2nd and 11 now, Wilson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 36. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now. 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Stafford on 1st down. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there knocking the ball.
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp.
Yo, you bum ass nigga. Yo, what? Wow, you suck, you fat bitch. He left the league. And it's for that reason and that reason alone is why. Because I was saying, drop this PSN and fucking whatchamacallit. All that and Connor still has to get a force in. Alright, remove them. Banned and removed. Why do y'all keep saying that's his mans? That's not his mans. That nigga's from Compton. This nigga's from, what did you say? Some other shit. Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Well, they was acting like they was together.
No, he just said he knows him from like obviously like I said like how Buckley knows that 49ers dude, that 49er loving weirdo.
If you have high blood pressure, a cold is not just a cold. Unlike other cold medicines, Corazine provides powerful cold relief without raising your blood pressure. Be there for life's best moments with Corazine. Now it's sugar-free liquid.
I want my daughter really to know our ancestors and how important it is.
Let's see now if I can find another Lions and fucking Seahawks user.
We're discovering together. It's been amazing.
Yeah, Lions because he's just not talking. Seahawks, obviously. Lead off season. Do I want to use these people? Maybe I want to get mine. Maybe I will use mine.
Get a fresh start with a new way to connect and great savings from Optimum Mobile. Enjoy 5G mobile service with flexible plans starting at $19 a month, and you'll get the coverage, reliability, and speed of T-Mobile's network, the leader in 5G. Better yet, you can keep your phone or choose from the best devices with the lowest monthly prices. Enjoy a fresh start with Optimum Mobile, starting as low as $19 a month, and learn how you can save even more with Optimum Internet plus mobile savings. Sign up at optimum.com/today.
That's crazy. Nah, you see what Kyler said? Yo, this nigga Kyler is crazy.
Change could be incoming for Stephen A. Steelers as Big Ben retirement.
This guy said last night I had the nigga.
Person, I have a lot of confidence in myself. I can't be the guy next year, and that's my plan. I'm going to be the guy, but my job is to be in contact with the coaches and look forward to when we come back here, phase one, and feel like I will prepare myself, but I know that I'm going to be.
sicko. So first of all, don't talk about my hair when it looks like you got lined up with a fork, okay? Don't talk about my hair when it comes to that. Second of all, Tanucci wouldn't let me do this, but I'm not holding back because you talked about my clothes. So I went on the internet. First of all, your suit looks like you're wearing Marcus Spears. It looks like you're wearing Marcus Spears suit. You're sweating in this thing. You're wearing a turtle. Second of all, don't talk to me about wearing something like a sweater. You're wearing a turtleneck underneath. Third of all,
I thought that was the Chiefs dude.
my coffee in the morning. What is the color of this thing? This is hideous. And then, what do you think? You're in Cash Money Records? What do you think you're doing right now?
Oh, nah, that's crazy. Raiders and Rams. This is weird.
When I get to Cali, I'm gonna rock that, please. You're so jealous. You're so jealous, Elvis. You're so jealous. We should not give that. You don't like the green thingy wear something? You were the first one to say wear that. Dude, that was never good. That Eric Saints just did not think we were good here. All the style. Green champion Buccaneers, heard about that with the Rams. We'll hear from Johnny as he sings the Rams there. Probably lost it.
And yeah, a solid pass for the banged up Buccaneers. Two Pro Bowl linemen in question for Saturday. We're going to play my Brady. There and Melanie Company when they come down. Sports Center is live. Fashionista.
This is custom. That is Winter Wonderland. Some say sequels are better than the originals. How Tampa, San Fran, and KC can flip the script in their divisional round rematches this weekend. They go inside. Great connections. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Now it almost didn't happen.
Man, shit make me mad, bro. Stats was crazy on that nigga head. What the fuck is working right now?
We are 2 days away from kickoff of divisional playoff weekend in the National Football League. Look at the matchups on Saturday. You got the Bengals and the Titans to get us going, followed by the 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. That's Saturday. Sunday, as good, Rams, Buccaneers, and the Bills and the Chiefs. So we begin today in the NFC with the first matchup that's on Sunday. 3 Eastern kicks between Matthew Stafford's winners and Tom Brady's defending champion Buccaneers in Tampa. Storylines for the Rams, Matthew Stafford has 16 touchdowns.
I'm reading what this nigga Dev said. Nice, because he said, I want Trey Lance, I can bust the fuck his ass and take away his league. I said, you know, Kyler, Paulo, Turk, John, and Mikey Olin and Conference, right? He said, I don't give a fuck. That's what your dad Dev said. No, you can't do that.
Super Bowl champions. So, just a couple of storylines. So much to talk about this one. Here's your do just that, and to actually help us flip the script for these teams that lost the first meeting. Buccaneers, Marcus, how did Tampa flip that script and win it on Sunday?
You know, say we all know first and foremost it starts with the protection of Tom Brady. The Los Angeles Rams had 16 pressures in this game, 3 sacks. Aaron Donald had a forced fumble as well in that game. And we all know that if you cut the head off the snake, which is Tom Brady and Tampa, they try to figure out things to do, and it's just not as competitive as an offense that you need. I think it's vitally important as well for the Los Angeles Rams to tackle the football at an extremely high level. They did a phenomenal job against Arizona to allow those guys up front to get back down, favorable down the distance, and then get after Tom Brady. This is how you beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you look at the history of teams that have had success against Tom Brady, and let alone teams that are highly explosive offensively, it's first and second down, being able to manage that and allowing a prolific pass rush like game and how the Tampa Bay Buccaneers flipped the script. One, Brady timing. Two, get the run game involved. Hopefully, Leonard Fournette is there. They did not have a lot of success and not allow that Los Angeles Rams front to pin their ears back and get going. That is the formula. But that's been the formula for Tom Brady since he played with the New England Patriots. A complementary run game and the ability to get the ball out of his hands quickly and guys making plays after that. That's what the Rams have to work against for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers not to flip the script in this one.
Yeah, and it's going to be even harder because it's got Buccaneers are defense are concerned with two Pro Bowl offensive linemen. Marcus Major's cross down there and Taylor Marcus Cannon.
It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things.
Rare, you name it.
At the other divisional game, it continues to Saturday. Jimmy G, the Niners, take on Aaron Rodgers. NFC divisional round. We'll take a look at some of those storylines for the Niners. Jimmy G has turned the ball over in 3 consecutive games. Tied for the longest streak in his career, including the playoffs. That's important. He does extend that streak. The Niners are 6-0 this season, but he does not turn the ball over. On the other side, after the 36 playoff wins, tied for the second most of all time with the Steelers. You can match the Patriots for the most playoff wins by any franchise all time. But the win, Green Bay was also the only undefeated team at home this season. They led 8-0. And this is the first meeting between these two teams this season. The Packers beat the Niners 30-28. Santa Clara beat 3. Rodgers led a game-winning field goal drive at the beginning with 37 seconds left. It was his 9th consecutive win in the prime time streak, but it's been extended to 12 games. Not only are they going to be at home, Green Bay Packers this time, it is going to be cold in Green Bay. In San Francisco, Marcus lost that first meeting's game-winning field goal to Sugar Tea. There's out of the 49ers straight
Yeah, Matt, on this run, something we haven't attributed to the San Francisco 49ers. They did not run it well against the Green Bay Packers, and still, it took the Packers a last-second kick, as you mentioned, to win the football game. Remember, that was the game Trey Sermon was kind of the featured back. But now you got Elijah Mitchell, and we know that how this team is able to function is on the ground. Not only does it lend itself to what they do, but it also lends itself to keeping Aaron Rodgers off the field. And secondly, Deebo Samuel, he was not being used like he's been used during this run that the San Francisco 49ers on. We know that they like to get him the ball in all kinds of ways. We need to continue that trend, and I'm sure they will after Kyle Shanahan has realized that he's the most dynamic playmaker that they have on that football team. So two things. It's the run game, obviously, for the San Francisco 49ers. Getting Elijah Mitchell going, allowing it to be as effective as it's been since they've been vying to get into this playoffs, and then allowing Deebo Samuel to be the Devontae Adams of what the San Francisco 49ers want to do, because in that last game, Devontae Adams went off for the Green Bay Packers. That's the analogy that I'm making with Deebo Samuel.
And just as important, again, no turnovers for Jimmy G. They don't get involved in this one. He's another little weapon. We'll see how it all shakes out. That'll look at some of the NFC games.
Yes, the Bills Chiefs are actually the fourth and final game of the divisional weekend Sunday, 6:30 Eastern, Texas Sports in Kansas City. Storyline for the Seattle Seahawks. They struggled in 2 road playoff starts in their career. 0-2, holding beyond 48, and 55% completion rate at home. It's a pretty different story. I mean, John 3-0 and 81 over 72% this past season, but there's 18 struggles on that. Other side, Patrick Mahomes dominant in the divisional round of this year. 3-0 all time. Chiefs have also won 5 straight home playoff games. They're 6-1 overall now in the playoffs with Mahomes as the starter. Incredible. These two, of course, measure in season back to 5. The Bills beat the Chiefs 38-20 to win at Kansas City. In the win, Josh Allen was good. 4 total touchdowns, 1 rushing, 2 through the air. The 18-point loss was the largest at home in Mahomes' career. It would be their 5th playoff meeting, and they split the first 4 games with the winner receiving the Super Bowl each time. Way back. A lot better since that first game. Absolutely. I think they'll agree on that. It will be crucial for Kansas City to flip the script this time.
Yeah, that's the point. First and foremost, I want to give these guys credit for being able to self-evaluate and see what they needed to do to be a better team. And in this particular game, one, we all will say it, and it's very general and cliche. You got to eliminate the turnovers. This Buffalo Bills offense is too explosive for you to give them extra possessions. That was one of the issues that the Kansas City Chiefs had in this game, but also earlier in the season. They would turn the ball over at a high clip, or whatever, Tyreek Hill hands, and ended up
chasing the jackpot. They faced Vegas' zone coverage, while it was harder to sing the same tune. Lakers are off script in the Madden against Indiana. Rick Vogel explains what started wrong was cut. They're all in. And Joel Embiid works his magic against Orlando in near record time by pulling a 50-point game out of his hat. Isn't enough for him to levitate. The MVP finishes that full. This is awesome.
Lots of windows, great light. This guy can make something like a car insurance easy. For unlike ladies, go to geico.com. Because your body's not familiar to cooling itself down. And condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Recently, we got a letter from someone who loves Reese's. A real letter, like on paper. Thanks, Artie, from Tonawanda. You can email us next time.
I got a lot of advice about my diarrhea and constipation.
High fiber diet.
Low fiber diet. Then I found cultural IBS from support. And now I have my symptom 3 days.
Nice.
So try cultural probiotic supplements.
That thing pushed the blue from out. Say yes, Brian. This milk is what you think it is. Pseudo. This is Paul on the left. Say. Radio 83T. Methadone passages. A brighter future awaits. Beyond snow pierced. Beyond broken systems and rulers who mess up our peace. Phasing out days away. To the promise of something new. So it's a game of chicken, is it? There's no turning back. There's no control. New season. Introducing Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. Inspired by the 100 times better.
Don't play.
Crafted with
Okay, don't play that.
it's to taste. Legends never stop.
Fucking Devin, man. Like he said, no, I don't want to play another season. Restart the league. You're being so hard. I'm like, bro, like these leagues we're not here to keep restarting like every 3-4 seasons. I'm not here for that. Like that shit's so whack to me. Like, bro, what's the point? Like franchise mode is supposed to keep on going and going and going and going and going. Like literally, like I want to have like Matt Jones in fucking like season 8.
Are you sure you want to do this? Why this way?
But unfortunately, right now for MBB, I'm not gonna keep on going if no one can fucking defeat Ronald. I mean, it's not like I don't think anyone can defeat him. I honestly think he's gonna lose between either this season or next season. And once that happens, it'll light a fire underneath everybody else.